Now, your WLKY weather with Chief Meteorologist Jay Cardosi.
All right, as you know, not much happening around here as far as severe weather goes, but that's not been the case off to the west of us. This was actually Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas. Earlier today, a large, very damaging tornado tore through portions of the city earlier today. And again, the damage is said to be considerable along its path. We're not sure on injuries or fatalities at this point in time. We'll definitely keep you posted. I can say that right now, there's a tornado emergency that looks like it's been issued just northwest of Memphis, Tennessee. So there is some dangerous weather going on in parts of the nation. And remember, if by chance we get into some threatening weather a little bit later on tonight, know the terminology. A watch is just that. Watch out, be prepared. Know that there could be strong to severe storms and possible tornadoes later on. A warning, on the other hand, means you need to take action right now. It means that a tornado has either been sighted or it means that it's indicated on radar. So take your tornado precautions immediately if by chance we see any tornado warnings later on. Right now, I'll tell you what, all is quiet across much of the viewing area. No watches or warnings in the WLKY viewing area right now. Matter of fact, it's nice and mild in town, 66 degrees, humidity 70%, a south wind in here. 15 to 20 miles an hour, increasing. Notice the metro, void of any rain. We do have a couple of storms up the I-71 corridor, pushing away from Carrollton right now and out of the viewing area. Aside from that, there's just not a lot happening, which is great news, obviously, here in the WLKY viewing area. But please know, as the evening hours wear on and the main energy from the storm system approaches, our chances for some strong to severe storms, at least on a scattered basis, will be going up. Boy, that's happening off to the west right now, all the way from Chicago, east of Des Moines, and points south, St. Louis, Little Rock, on into eastern Texas. That's where we have tornado watches in effect. Already seeing several tornadoes touching down. Some of these long-tracked violent tornadoes. And folks, I really think the threat for those long-tracked violent tornadoes will stay off to our west. The instability around here is much weaker, if you will. So as the entire system approaches, I think the storms will also tend to weaken a little bit. Having said that, don't put down your guard. There's still a threat for some severe weather on a scattered basis late this evening through the early overnight. Here we are, the Futurecast, and this is what I'm talking about. 11 o'clock tonight, notice how the storms are increasing in coverage and intensity. That's because the cold front is impinging on the region, and as that continues to sweep on through, it's at this time, late this evening through the early overnight, any one of those cells, those stronger cells, could actually create damaging straight line wind gusts, maybe even spit out an isolated tornado spin up as well. After 2 a.m., hey, that's it. The front is through, skies will be clearing, and that will set the stage for quieter weather tomorrow. The problem with tomorrow, it's going to be windy really from start to finish. So scattered showers and storms increasing tonight. The severe window, the potential 10 p.m. to about 2 o'clock in the morning to include some scattered damaging wind gusts, maybe an isolated tornado spin up or two. And then tomorrow, no severe weather, no storms, but 40 to 50 mile an hour gusts a possibility during the day. And for that reason, we have a wind advisory for your Saturday. So here's the forecast in detail. Scattered storms will be increasing later this evening. A few could be strong to severe. We'll hover in the 60s. The storm threat is gone after 2 a.m. We wake up clear with some sunshine in the morning. Have the 15K going on tomorrow morning, the third leg of the Triple Crown of running. It's going to be windy but bright, and then the clouds will come back at us midday through the afternoon as temperatures cool into the low 50s with those gusty winds. 7-day forecast, no doubt about it, folks. Sunday, pick of the weekend. It looks beautiful. Chilly in the morning, 63 light wind. That'll be nice, and sunshine Sunday afternoon. Monday, 75. How about the 80, Vicki, that's moving in here Tuesday of next week, and then we'll pick up another storm threat Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. But yeah, right now everything's quiet. Boy, if we can just keep that going all night long, that would be nice. But there will be that threat late this evening through the overnight, so keep it tuned here. We've got you covered.
We will be here.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, Jay.